Köszönjük szépen mindenkinek. Nézzék el majd a magyar angolságot. És akkor, gentlemen, let's get started. First of all, I would like to welcome both of you. I'm so glad that you are here and represent several countries. For example, Germany, Austria, Slovakia, and Czech Republic, and Tomasz, Poland. And thank you for your cooperation, and of course, thank you for making this long journey here. We have a short time, only 30 minutes, and we have very interesting topics. The reason why we are here, share our knowledge about what's happening in the mortgage intermediation market in your countries, okay? Because the mortgage business is our profession and our passion, maybe. And first of all, please, Tomasz, could you tell a few words about you and yourself and your professional experience?
Of course, good morning, everyone. My name is Przyrowski. I'm the CEO of the Credipass Polska, and I'm working as a loan agent 17 years or even more. But from 2017, I'm managing Credipass in Poland, and we are one of the biggest intermediation company in Poland. We have right now almost 700 loan agents. We are cooperating with all the banks which work in Polish business.
Manuel, how about you?
Yeah, first of all, as you said, credit is passion. During my time at university, I also worked selling credits and insurances, so it was really a passion from the start, and right now I'm a director for European product management with the OBB holding. We are a sales organization in 16 European countries and over 7,000 agents throughout Europe. And in several countries, Krisztián mentioned some, we also do credit business.
Okay, thank you. And the first question is, what position does the mortgage agent channel occupy in your country loan market? How do the public and the banks view the mortgage agent activity? Do they see its primary benefits for customers and the bank? So what's the public opinion about this business?
Yeah, then I start. Yes, we see in a lot of countries that the broker channel is approximately half or more of the overall market volume, so it's a really important channel. And a lot of customers see the advantage, because if the agent shows 2 or 3 offers to the customer, he clearly sees the advantage, because normally then he gets a really good interest rate. On the other hand, you asked for the advantages for the banks. For them, sometimes it's hard if the broker channel is a mighty channel, because there is more competition. And the banks have to strive a little bit more to make better offers to the customers. But in a market where there is a lot of competition, normally everyone wins, because you have better processes and everything.
Poland?
Yeah, I agree with Manuel. It's quite similar in Poland what Manuel said, with one difference, because brokerage market in Poland is 70% of all loan sales. So we have huge potential and huge market share. That's why we are quite important for the banks, but of course we are competitors for the banks too, same as Manuel said. But if we look at the Polish market, which in last month was 6.4 million zloty, so in Hungary forints will be...
Maybe it's 100. Yeah.
Yeah. So our market is quite huge, and we are quite huge in the market. So yes, generally we see that from years, clients choose loan brokers, then goes directly to the banks, because we are offering high quality service. We are give them, better view on the products, and we are not choosing products because of something. We are always have in mind that client is on the first place, and then it brings recommendations, and this is how we build this business in Poland.
Thank you, gentlemen. The next question. What kind of cooperation characterizes the relationship between the mortgage agent and the national regulators? This is a very important question today. Okay, for example, the National Bank, the government and other authorities, do you negotiate all important topics with them?
So, especially if we look at countries like Germany or Austria, the legislative process is a lengthy one, and there's a lot of consultation. So associations like here are involved in the legacy making. They are consulted before even a new legislation or a new law is drafted. There's a lot of discussion ongoing. Of course, not everything we suggest will find its way into the law, of course. There are customer care organizations and so on, but there is a lot of discussion going on. And also in the other countries, we see that some kind of discussion before making laws is always helpful, because then you always produce laws that work on the market.
Tomasz?
Once again, I agree with Manuel, and in Poland we have a financial association which is involved in each changes in regulation. So always the government asks us about our opinion. We are in the meetings with the government, and we are creating the acts to act together with government generally. So yes, everything would have impact on the bank sector. We are in.
Beautiful. You're in Hungary. To the best of our knowledge, there is no legislation in force in Poland and Germany and Slovakia and Czech Republic regulating about the commission, and the bank can play the mortgage agent. Is it correct? My knowledge is good?
It's very good. Generally, commission is not regulated in Poland. Market regulates commission. And I always said that in a normal democracy and normal market is regulate the prices, and it's not like even that we are selling the banks which pays the maximum commission. We are selling only the loans which are the best for the client, and that's why market regulates itself. Should I tell what is the average? Or not? Sure. Of the commission?
Yes, of course. But I think the next topic. But the next topic is the commission, please.
Yeah. So later.
So then I now can agree to Tomasz. Now we see that in also other markets, it's not that the bank that offers the highest commission gets the most of the business. For example, in Slovakia, OVB Slovakia has 3 big partners that get a huge share of the business, and 2 of them pay an average or even below average commission, but they are quite fast. They have digitalized processes. It's easy to work with them, and for our agents, they can do 2 customers in the time it takes with the bank that pays the higher commission. So they are happy to have a bank with low commission but fast processes.
Okay, thank you. Tomasz, it's your question. Okay. Next. What range can the mortgage commission move within? What about the range?
The range is between 2 to 2.5%. Generally, average is 2.2. If we look at the wholesale average in Credipass, for example.
Okay, it's an upfront or?
Yes, and this is the most important. I know your Hungarian style, so yes, it's paid upfront from the beginning. So yes, there's no other.
And the other 4 countries?
Yes, it's that you see an average between 1.5, 2.0, even above that, but you have to take into consideration another point. It's not the percentage figure that matters, but you have also to take into consideration the volume. And you see in Hungary you have less volume than in other markets. For example, in Poland or in Slovakia, the average volume is nearly double. Yeah, in Czech Republic, it's 3 to 4 times the volume. So with the same percentage figure, but 4 times the volume, and an even faster process, the agents earn more money by the time they invest. And I guess this is the most important thing. It's not the percentage, it's how hard it is for the agent to sell everything, how long it takes. So you can live with a smaller percentage figure, of course not too small, please don't get me wrong, but if everything else is working really smooth. Yeah.
It's beautiful. Okay. Is there a potential conflict in the sales because of the lack of the commission regulation? It's very important question, Tomasz.
You know, it's always like this, that we can find conflict everywhere. Yes, if you want to. but generally, in my opinion, over-regulated market is not good. It's not good. Over-regulated market. Yes, so regulation should be.
Regulation is needed.
Is needed, yeah, but not over-regulation, because it's killing sales, killing markets, and not helping anyone. And this is what Manuel said. Then agents spend a lot of time in one case because they have to print out 300 pages or something like this, which in Poland, for example, what we have in regulation, we need to show 3 offers and print out the information form. Each has 10 pages, or we can send it by PDF, by email to the client, and that's it. So, and this helps, and client has information what they needed. But anyway, I don't believe that someone is reading 200 pages. So,
who's the winner?
Of course, if there is a conflict of interest, always. If there are a different level of commissions, there's always a conflict of interest. But, and this is the important thing, in most of the markets we look at, it's mitigated by the fact that you have to give the customer 2 or 3 different offers. Yeah. So you don't find 3 or 4 banks that have a very high commission level. And if the commission level is lower, of course the interest rate is also lower. And then the customer sees its benefits. And for example, in Germany, you also have a comparison platform where you have 150 banks on. Yeah? We can give the customer an overview of the conditions of 150 banks, and then, of course, the client won't choose the one with the highest commission unless it's the one with the best interest rate. So this, of course, you take, but normally the winner is the one with the average commission rate, not the lowest, but an average commission rate.
Is the commission visible in Poland or in Germany?
Yeah, in Poland, this is what I would like to ask, because in the end, first of all, clients will choose the offer. So we are showing 3, we are applying in 3 banks in the same time, because this is how it works in Poland. We are put 3 applications in the same time, and the end client will choose the offer, first of all, and the second of all, the commission, what we got from the bank is visible to the client. In the information form, client can read what is the amount of the commission for Credipass. So generally, there's no option that we will choose the bank which pays the maximum commission, because first, as I said, client will choose and client will know. And because we are working mainly on recommendations, we are never going this way that we will choose for the client the better for us, but the worse for them offers. It always will be like client on the first place.
Okay. Over the past years, has an average commission payment decreased, increased, or stagnated?
Yes, so we see throughout all the countries that it's stagnating. But what we also see is that it's getting faster for the agent to bring it from start to end. So you may say that the commission volume is slightly increasing if you have it compared to the hours it takes to get the customer to sign the contract.
Yeah, in Poland it's stable, but I agree with Manuel. Plus, in Poland, our loan brokerage business is growing very fast. In last few years, we changed our market share from 50 to 70%. So yes, our loan agents earn more money because of this.
It's a very important question for today. Do the mortgage agent have an access to the central databases? It's one of our favorite topic.
Yeah, I've already heard about this. So yes, in different countries there are privately operated databases. Mostly they are acting as scoring databases, so you don't get the actual information the customer is earning 2,500 euros per month or so, but you get a credit score. Yeah, you say, I want to get a score from Mr. Löbach, and then it says, okay, they have information, for example, in Germany it's Schufa, it's called. They have information if you pay the installments for your mobile phone. They know about your banking accounts. They know about nearly everything in your life. And so they can make a very spot-on score. And the mortgage broker can use this score already when applying for an offer to the bank. So he can already in the offering phase of everything tell the customer, okay, you will be accepted, there will be a problem, we need additional information about you, or my dear customer, it's not for you. Yeah, it's really visible in the first phase, in the first hours of consultation.
And?
Unfortunately, in Poland, loan agent cannot check by himself, but we can ask client to take report by himself and then to show us. But loan agents are not allowed to check it.
Okay, to add this, of course, the client has to sign before that the mortgage broker can ask for it. Yeah, so don't get me wrong, there is of course data protection and so on. Yeah.
Okay, we hear a lot of fairy tale about the next topic. How long is the mortgage process on an average mortgage transaction in your countries? Poland, Tomasz?
Right now it's like from 3 to 6 weeks maximum.
3 or 6 weeks, okay.
Yeah.
And the fairy tale countries?
Yes, of course. I was shocked, as Balázs said, 3 to 7 months in the opening statement. So the average, for example, in Germany, where a lot of things is digitalized, is 2 to 3 weeks. But this is due that normally you need some additional information about the house or the flat or the building project, because the bank will, of course, know what's the asset, what is the security. But normally from starting the consultation to getting a first offer, it takes 1 to 2 hours. So it's quite fast. And I've also checked with the colleagues in Slovakia, for example, and they said on average no longer than 2 weeks, because they also have a lot of digitalized processes. They can get the offer from the banks on a digital platform, and the banks guarantee an answer within 48 hours. Yeah, this is what the service level in Slovakia, for example, is.
It's very good.
And it's not a fairy tale.
It's not a fairy tale.
It's not a fairy tale.
Okay, it's a real life.
I can say from my own experience, and it's from some years ago when I was refinancing. My mortgage broker came to me, and within 3 hours we had refinanced my home. 3 hours. Digitally signed on spot on the iPad of the guy and everything. And
250 papers. No?
Yes, of course. 230 papers on PDF. So I got an email. You have a file, and I, of course, haven't read it.
Thank you. Time flies. If you want to wish something for the Hungarian market, what would it be? Manuel, please.
Yeah. You may have remarked that I'm a friend of digitalized processes. And this is what I really would wish for the Hungarian market, that there is more digitalization, that there are fast processes, and then it will become very easy for the customer and his mortgage broker to get offers from the bank, to see if he is eligible to a credit or not, to which conditions he can compare different banks and so on. And this, if it's possible to implement those processes, this will be a huge leap towards a more customer-friendly mortgage business. So this would be my wish for the Christmas tree.
Thank you.
Mine is a little bit similar because I wish you more digital, which brings you more transparency with good way transparency, because the digital processes are very transparent for the client, and less regulations, I think.
Nice. And then what is the most important message to the authorities or the regulation? The last message.
The last message, I think that you can look at the Polish business and try to listen to the loan brokerage businesses, because they are stronger and stronger in Hungary, and has huge impact on the clients' level side. That clients are will using loan brokerage companies, I think, more and more, because clients right now like to choose and want to have this possibility, and they want to have this possibility in one place. So I think this is what I can say in the end.
This was a privilege for me. Thank you for coming, and I hope we will continue in the next year. Thank you, guys. Thank you.